He about to tear the roof off.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Curry, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by the Bucks, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Curry on the wing. There's the 3. Keeps it alive, and Holiday is right there.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
Now, here's Cunningham. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago, and the Pistons.
On the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now, here's Ivy. A 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago. And it's going to be a 24-second shot. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And here's Cunningham after the 3-pointer from Curry. Cunningham outside. Shot to stop the run. Good.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Curry's shot is good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great.
First personal foul.
Inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They've had a tough time so far against this team, losing both contests. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You have to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. We just haven't been able to do that so far. We'll see if tonight is any different. Kevin?
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity.
Take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team. They are extremely selfless.
They're great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Duren. Bay comes in for Miles Bridges. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Bagley, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They double team Curry. Allen outside. Back to Curry. The Bucks working the ball around. And stolen by Bay. Now the pass to Burks. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And they... Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Timeout. Let's know for your Pistons breakers.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Saddiq Bey is out there with Durham. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Curry with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Here's Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Antetokounmpo finds Curry. And there's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul? Shooting for
In the paint, that inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Free throw good by Curry. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now, here's Cunningham. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Now, here is Holiday. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. Curry outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
1:53 left to play here in the half. And Duren slams it in.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Cavaliers got it done. Picked up 58 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Bridges misses.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Passes to Ingles. Curry with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and no good. Pistons trail by 10. Bridges passes to Bay. Cunningham looking it over. No good with the triple. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Giannis kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. Ingles finds Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Curry. That one a little long.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And so it's Milwaukee.
27. The Bucks. 37.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off.
There are so many good shooters in this league, man, but these guys and their form is elite.
It is truly incredible how accurate this group is, especially for the volume of shots they take. Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Bucks.
Raining them from a distance, they're confident getting open looks. It's just gotten them to a big lead.
Yeah, shooting is contagious, and they've caught the bug. And that concludes halftime. Now,
and if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Curry is out there with Holiday, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. He lays it in. Cunningham's got 7 points.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Pistons trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
For the Pistons, Bang. Called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Just 3 on the clock. No good there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point.
Your Pistons, 47. The Bucks, 66.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Duren out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Burks in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Curry. Count the basket. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Cunningham. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to Curry. Over Cunningham. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Curry.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now, here's Ivey, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Cunningham. Over Curry. And again, Cunningham missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, Burks, after the missed 3 from Curry. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to Bembry. They double-team Curry. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now, here's Ivey. D right on him. Outside Bagley. There's the screen. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Duren slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Curry with the 3. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. React.
Duren, the pass to Burks. .26 seconds left in the fourth. And he can't bank that one in. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 48.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're
supporting your team. Please drive home safe. And we hope to see you again at the next event.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive goals for me to just keep, getting better.
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Atilla Akpen?
Hey, man, my parents always told me not to say nothing but having.
Saw you on
What's the
2K
latest?
TV, boss.
Hey,
As nice
potential
as he
trade
seems in person.
details. Just mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Takes Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Atilla Akpen is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Atilla Akpen was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
He did. I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Atilla?
Well, apparently Shep was Athilla's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting. Yeah. I mean, all the fans are on your side. Mm-hmm. The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well, how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Nate will publish those facts, National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othello is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, MP, I got something for you.
Yo, these trade rumors are wild.
I ain't losing sleep over it.
Nor should you, okay? You are good in any hood.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? And it is kind of funny that the so-called Mr. Nice Guy keeps on running his mouth in the press so much.
See, he's trying to prove he's a baller with his mouth, but it don't work like that.
No, sir.
Yeah. And the only thing that bugs me is they saying it's MP plus 3 firsts. Man, I'm worth at least 4 firsts. You feel me? Like,
yes, you cannot put a number on talent, baby.
I'm saying.
What about 17? I mean, it's a good number.
You a goofy, bro.
Wow. Your mama a goofy.
Watch it.
Okay. Your mom's lovely. We love your mom. We love your mom. Hey, Sunday dinner be busting. That's right.
She is fantastic.
She is.
Don't say anything about my mama again.
We're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the center. Here's Jokic after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires the 3. Murray, no good. Murray against Curry. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And here's Jokic outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
The interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment. And already Giannis has a regular season MVP. Excellent.
Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic up top, covered by Lopez. And another miss by Denver. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. Just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
And the shot goes in.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Curry against Murray. Here's the 3. And Curry is good for 3. 13 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Jokic. Murray from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Murray for 3, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
When we talk about the Nuggets in their front office, they've done a great job drafting. Players, Brent.
Yeah, when you find Jokic in the second round, I'd say that's more than commendable. But you got other guys on this roster, other non-lottery picks like Bones Highland, and give their scouts a lot of credit.
Now here's Porter. He picked up 10 in his last game. Takes a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Curry for 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Here for the Bucks, Ibaka. He's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for Ingles. And Holiday subbed in for Allen. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. Lamb's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Highland in for Murray.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pure from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Connaughton against Brown. Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Highland. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Curry. The three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Highland. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Gordon. With 1 on the clock.
How about the reach from Giannis that time?
The action.
You got this, MP.
Bembry comes in for Ingles. Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Curry in for Carter. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Lamb's checked in for Jamal Murray. And it's Smith in for Highland. Bucks.
Lamb, a guy who constantly finds a way to get into rotations, and defensively, that's what you rely on, is his presence there.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped just 48 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Another thing about Lamb, he's a very good rebounder for his size.
Yeah, that helps, and that helps complete defensive plays, which is what coaches rely on when Jeremy Lamb is on the floor. So defend the ball and finish the possession with the rebound.
Here's Smith. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
Curry, a screen on Lamb. Connaughton with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Shots good by Connaughton.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Smith passes to Gordon. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. 36 seconds left in the first half. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Let's go with a three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Smith. Good work defensively by Lopez.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to the right wing. For three, Smith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks firmly in.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
We keep getting closer to seeing how these All-Star rosters will shape up. These guys are working hard to earn those votes from the fans.
Yeah, these guys are so competitive every way. Anything and everything can be a point of pride.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
On the court for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
Defensive foul. Aaron Gordon. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Murray against Curry. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Lopez. That shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Porter Jr. If you could... pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic. Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about two different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire five that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Jokic against Ibaka. Gordon outside. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. Ingles passes to Curry. Puts up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen against Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ingles finds Curry. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the three off target.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
There's the triple. Nails it from three.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. They've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Out to the right wing. Jokic, good. Jokic has gotten his third basket of the night.
Ah, the marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, stolen by Murray. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. 4-3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Curry from deep three-point land. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Jokic missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Outside Curry, from outside the arc. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Caldwell Pope, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Shot is up, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Pass to Allen. Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo from the arc. He got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time. Inches. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Connaughton comes in for Bembry. And it's Curry in for Carter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for primetime.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Serge Ibaka is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Curry in at the one spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Brown. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And another miss by Denver.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Ibaka. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way.
Defensive foul. Michael Porter Jr. Second personal.
When you think of Serge Ibaka, you think of Serge Ibaka. That's the shot blocking and the defense. Those come right to mind. He's been a quality role player for a very long time in the NBA.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw two different teams tonight. One play.
Your Bucks, final one, the Nuggets, 49. Thanks to everyone who came out to cheer on their team. Please exit the building carefully and see you soon.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You know? Nervous, but I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones.
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer. And ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Akpem is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. You know, and it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along.
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Athella just went off the deep end. And now we're here. You know, he's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. You know, and when a guy like Athella feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. You know, it's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. I'm just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
You know, I think that's going to have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all. I have no...
We wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
I used to skateboard, you know. I was...
In the house. Shaking, MP. End of practice. About game time. Game time.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Curry. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Ibaka in at the center, locking down the middle. And here are the Pacers now after the missed three from Curry. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds
Here comes your Pacers radio dance crew. That is your Pacers dance crew. Make some noise.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Smith with a screen on Ingles. And it's Mathurin missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
There's the pass to Turner. And contact on the...
Serge Ibaka. First personal foul. First team foul.
Today's NBA, this guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Traps in the tray. And that's now 6 points for prime time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for prime time. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Fires the three. The rebound by Holiday. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Denver Nuggets.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And yes, it's good.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
And so it's Indiana with it after the three-pointer from Curry. Pass to Mathurin. Off target with his three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 6.
Here are your Indiana Ace-Men.
They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ibaka. Allen comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Milwaukee leading by 12. Antetokounmpo dishes to Allen. Curry outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Duarte. 8 points his last outing. Jackson in the corner. Jackson, a screen on Carter. They need this. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 17. Now Jackson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Just 5 to shoot. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Good if it goes. And the clock running down. Sends it home.
Your Pacers. 8. The Bucks. 26. And please give a big round of applause. Substitution on the court. Timeout calls to the Pacers. Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for the Pacers. Lead this game, fans.
Passes it to Duarte. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Embry out there with Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored 46 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Kicks it to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
How rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
Curry, good.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Jackson down low, guarded by Curry. Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Curry setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. This one for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here's Duarte. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
52. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
Man, so close to an All-Star weekend, man. We're getting pretty clear picture who will be there.
Well, I know of 3 guys who will 100% be there. Us!
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like, you knew somebody?
Oh, okay. It's going to be one heck of a party that Kenny throws every year.
Yes, indeed. Well, not this year.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Ingles. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Outside Curry. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Smith with a screen on Holiday. Here's Halliburton. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Pass to Turner. Looking to end the run. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Curry. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 44.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Nembhard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Curry outside, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the shot is long. The Bucks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Curry outside. And got it! Another basket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
Your Pacers, 32. The Bucks, 79.
Back in 1963.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton is out there with Curry. And it's Beauchamp in at the 4 spot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Beauchamp passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lamb with the screen on Connaughton. Here's Duarte. The rebound by the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Curry. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Jackson. They get it back from beyond the arc. And another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Outside Curry. Launches it. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Jackson. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
The end of the game. Thank you once again for coming out to the game tonight and showing your passion. Get home safe, and we will see you again soon.